Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Beautiful day today, however quite windy, so I hope the sound will be okay with you today. But before I start recording, I want to show you where I am. Even though many of you who have been following my videos for a long time, you've seen this place already. This is the statue of Peter the Great. And what I have for you guys today, trying to find a good place to sit down, because right next to me they are playing music and I don't want that music to trigger the recording and the copyrights. So, three topics. Two are regarding Polish President Andrzej Duda, one of which is his visit to China. Yes, you heard this correctly, Duda is going to China. And then I have some words from Viktor Orban, and one fantastic comment from one of the viewers, which is quite disturbing comment, but I decided to read this to you because it's important and a lot of people are still not aware of things of this nature taking place. Before I go into the news for you, I want to tell you on Monday, which is this coming Monday, 24th of June, at 7 p.m. Moscow time, I have an interview scheduled with Lynette Zhang, which probably many of you are familiar with. She's an economist, she's a financial analyst, very savvy lady in the financial topics, and I'm truly looking forward to this interview. This will be first time Lynette will be on my channel as a guest. So tune in. I will put the link already in the community page probably today. And yeah, that's very exciting. We're going to talk about the changes in the currencies in the world, about the money topics, and of course this is related to the politics, but how politics affect money we all know. So let's start with Duda. Polish President Andrzej Duda considers US decision to transfer Patriot missiles to Ukraine out of turn as a problem. So he's not too happy with it. All of a sudden Duda has a backbone, right? But let's continue. The US decision to give Ukraine priority in the supply of missiles for the Patriot air defense systems over other customer countries is a problem, states Polish President Andrzej Duda. Quoting him, it is always a problem when deliveries are delayed, especially when the Polish army is being modernized. However, let's remember that we are protected by, among other things, American launchers and British systems in Poland today, Duda said. In his opinion, this situation demonstrates that Western countries produce too few weapons. The Polish president noted that for many years, quoting him, the free world has been used to living without wars, without threats, and military production was limited. I don't know, is he having some memory problems? I think we always had wars going on, right, in the last few years, didn't we? For sure we had threats. Well, I don't know what years he actually is talking about, but let's continue. Now, when there is, for example, a demand for ammunition, the warehouses are empty. And this is a huge problem today. We need to return to normal production. We need to restore supplying chains. We need to look at the, we need to look at the fact that the world has changed, Duda emphasized. And as a background story, in this article it says the United States has decided to reprioritize the nearest sales of Patriot and NASAMS, I think that's how you say it, missiles, to other countries in favor of Ukraine. This means that Ukraine will receive these missiles at an accelerated pace to protect its infrastructure from Russian attacks. According to John Kirby, Strategic Communications Coordinator for the US National Security Council, the first deliveries are expected to begin this summer. Okay, Good luck. More from Duda. Duda heads to China to meet with Xi Jinping and talk about Ukraine. Yeah. Duda will be talking about Ukraine. I hope he will be talking about Poland as well. Polish President Andrzej Duda is set to embark on a working visit to China this weekend to meet with Chinese President Xi Jinping during the trip, according to PAP. I hope this noise behind me is not disturbing you. Duda said that he plans to discuss economic relations and peace in Ukraine with Xi Jinping. I'm sure Duda has a lot of influence on Xi Jinping. I don't know what secret powers he has. Sorry guys, the wind is annoying. And how he will convince Xi Jinping to change his mind. He underscored China's importance for the future peace in Ukraine. The Polish president also said that Ukraine's territory holds significant importance within China's Belt and Road Initiative, aimed at developing infrastructure networks connecting China with Central Asia, the Middle East, Africa and Europe. Duda will depart for China overnight from Friday to Saturday, so he's already probably there because we have Saturday today, with the visit conducting on Wednesday. The Belt and Road Initiative, also known as One Belt, One Road, is a major infrastructure initiative proposed by China in 2013. It encompasses two main roads. The first one is the Silk Road Economic Belt, a land road through Central Asia, the Middle East and Europe, and the second is the 21st century Maritime Silk Road, which is a sea road connecting China with Southeast Asia, South Asia, Africa and Europe. And here is more from this article. What is China's stance on war? That's how they describe it here. China's stance on the conflict in Ukraine remains a word, it's hard for me to pronounce, ambiguous, I think I said correctly, while officially declaring neutrality and refraining from condemning Russia's actions or joining Western sanctions. Chinese President Xi Jinping has expressed support for a political resolution to the crisis. However, Western countries maintain a different view, accusing China of aiding Russian aggression. NATO Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg explicitly said that Beijing bears responsibility for the consequences of its support for Russia unless it changes its stance. So we will see how this will go as far as Duda and his talks with Xi Jinping. I will let you know. Now, before we go to Viktor Orban, I really want to read you the comment from the viewer from yesterday's video, my solo video, in which I was talking about organ harvesting in Ukraine. This is from Jutsis, if I mispronounce, apologies. A few days ago, it was actually in Polish, but I'm going to read you this in English. A few days ago, there was a pretty good report on the Redacted channel where they showed how women are kept in bunkers and impregnated. After giving birth, children go to pieces. In translation, actually, it means into parts. I expected war and economic collapse 10 years ago, but not this. Yes, I've heard those type of information many years ago, actually, how trafficked women are being impregnated and they birth children that are either sold for you know what purposes, or they, like you said here, they go to parts. You know, it's not like I don't have feelings, guys, when I talk about it. I think when I was hearing those type of topics for the first time, I went through so much emotional turmoil with this that in a way I feel like I got more emotionally stronger, and I'm even able to read this kind of comments. And I appreciate your comment very much. I haven't seen this video on Redacted, I will check it out. Now from TASS, this is from yesterday, June 21st, Hungary to take no part in NATO mission in Ukraine. According to Viktor Orban, Hungary wants to remain an island of peace in Europe. I really like this title and this approach, and I really like the statement that Hungary wants to remain an island of peace in Europe. This is from Budapest. You say Budapest, we say in Polish Budapest. This is good view for you. From 21st of June, from yesterday, Friday, NATO will carry out its mission in Ukraine, but Hungary will not participate in it. Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orban reiterated on the Kossuth, I think that's how you say, Kossuth radio station. NATO will set up its mission in Ukraine, but Hungary will not participate in it and will not provide its troops, weapons or financial resources for this purpose, Orban said. He recalled that he had agreed on this with the Alliance Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg. So you see, it's possible, right? It's possible. You can say no to NATO. Well, it looks like Orban said no, and it's fine. By the way, over there is the Cathedral of Christ the Savior, guys. I know you know, those of you who watch me for a long time, but... And according to him, like I said in the beginning of this article, Hungary wants to remain an island of peace in Europe. We have fulfilled our minimum tasks. Orban commented about staying out of the NATO mission in Ukraine. He has said several times in the past few weeks that Hungary would not participate in any potential alliance mission in Ukraine. Kudos to you, Orban. Seriously, kudos to you. I wish there were more people like you, more leaders like you, and like Robert Fico, let's not forget that one, who was a groundbreaker with those news several months ago. God bless this man, and he survived that attack. So yeah, it can be done, right? It looks like it can be done. If someone doesn't want to participate in the events in Ukraine, simply say no. I just wonder if they don't have anything to blackmail Orban with, or it looks like those two are pretty strong in refusing this project. But I will end this video here, guys, just with this great view behind me. Wish you a wonderful weekend. Might be video tomorrow, might be not sure yet. Tomorrow it's Sunday. On Monday, like I said, I have a live stream scheduled. Please tune in. This will be interesting conversation with Mrs. Lynette Zhang. All the links to the articles I read you find down below in the description box. Make sure to check out the book that I have just published with Scott Ritter. It's about the conflict in Ukraine. It's a really cool project. If you haven't checked it out, the links are down below this video. You can already order it. Make sure to follow me on Instagram, where I am posting pictures from Moscow. I hope you enjoy them. I love taking pictures and showing you places. And you have my mailing list as well. If you would like to support me by donations, you can do it via PayPal, buying me a coffee. Sometimes the links might not work here because in Russia not always you have access to those links, but it should be, I think it should be okay. PayPal definitely works, or just by buying the book. That means a lot. Thank you for hitting this like, subscribing, sharing the videos and leaving the comments. Lots of love, and remember, we are the leading edge and we are saving humanity. Bye everyone.